Everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Mooney. Tucson police are investigating vandalism at a local synagogue this morning. Members of the Chabad Tucson Young Israel congregation were disturbed to find some hateful language painted on the outside of their building. News 4 Tucson's chief investigative reporter, Corus Nylander, is live outside the synagogue near Tucson Boulevard and 6th Street with what we know so far. Corus, what happened there?
Yeah, well, Sean, just take a look behind me here. You can see it for yourself. Written in purple paint here, somebody wrote, "End apartheid, abolish Israel." Of course, that's not just damaging to this historic religious building, but very offensive to those that worship here. I was here earlier this afternoon as Tucson Police Department officers were out here investigating, gathering some evidence, and taking a report from the rabbi here. TPD confirmed to me they are investigating this as a hate crime. I am told by Rabbi Yehuda Seitlin that members of this congregation showing up this morning for their morning services found this hateful graffiti. They tried reviewing nearby surveillance video but found nothing. It seems those responsible found a blind spot here around their security. That will soon change, the rabbi tells me. They're going to be beefing up security, maybe adding some extra video surveillance. He finds this act very hurtful but was moved by a lot of love that was brought back by the community. He says a bouquet of flowers was delivered here today by a Christian woman showing her support through their pain. Rabbi Seitlin says that this will not intimidate them.
Well, it's not our first time dealing with hate. It's part of the Jewish story, the Jewish history. But we look at it as one more person trying to distract us from what we're all about. And that is reaching out to people, teaching about the meaning of life, teaching people about caring for each other, caring for the community, caring for the world. And that's what we do on a regular basis. And we certainly won't let this deter us.
And at this point, no suspects, no arrests. Police just starting this investigation. Rabbi Seitlin tells me he hopes those responsible are caught and are prosecuted. As far as the kind of punishment he'd like to see, he says he's going to withhold his views on that until he sees who was responsible for this and see all the context behind everything here, but certainly very offensive to those that worship here. He says this is the second time in 3 years that one of the buildings associated with their congregation has been vandalized with anti-Semitic remarks. We'll keep you updated as we learn more about this investigation. We're live tonight from Midtown. Corus Nylander, News 4 Tucson.